Hello everyone, I'm Liliana Soler. I'm 50 years old. I was born in Bogota. My current English level is B2. I'm a graphic designer with 2 years of experience in pop design and over a decade in customer service. I'm passionate about learning and teaching languages. In fact, I've worked as an English teacher for a year at a primary school. It was a wonderful experience in my life. I'm about to receive my degree in foreign languages with an emphasis on English. In my free time, I love to read and sometimes to draw. I'm going to talk about the impact of social media on youth mental health. Well, I chose this topic because I consider it a trending and important subject today, which involves all of us. Since its creation in the early 2000s, social media has become an important and essential part of our lives. Social media is a high tech, versatile tool that has transformed how humanity communicates, shifting toward virtual rather than face to face interactions. Its impact can be positive or negative, depending on how responsibly it is used, especially by young people. I have read an article titled Pros and Cons Impacts of Social Media on Mental Health, written by Sheila and Reyes in 2023. They mention that the use of social media significantly impacts on mental health. It can deepen connection, strengthen a sense of belonging, and boost self esteem. But it can also lead to tremendous stress, mm, pressure to compare oneself to others, and increased sadness and isolation. Mindful use is essential to social media consumption. This article also mentioned fabbing behavior, which is the act of ignoring someone during social interaction to focus on a smartphone, specifically to check social media, scrolling apps, and notifications. It is a habit that prioritizes virtual social engagement over face to face communication. According to recent studies, people spend an average of 3 hours a day on social media, and many feel they spend too much time on these platforms, including me. In my own experience, I could say that social media helps me to communicate more easily with my aunt who is in the US. Before social media arrived, I had to make expensive long distance calls to talk with her. And I remember we had less communication than we do now. We are now making video calls on WhatsApp to stay in touch. On the other hand, I have a teenage niece who spends a long time on social media, which is both disappointing and worrying because she doesn't engage in outdoor activities and face to face interactions. In this regard, I would say that building friendships during adolescence is vital for our social development. Sometimes when she comes to my house, I can't stand it because she is making fabbing most of the time and I feel poor connection with her. Eh, it's not worth arguing with her because she never changed her mind. Probably we should have given her more attention when she was a child before she became addicted to smartphones. Finally, from what I can see, we are caring about youth mental health. In this sense, there is a need to raise awareness about possible risks associated with excessive use, which can negatively affect mental health and everyday functioning, as Sheila and Reyes mentioned. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.